Hello to everybody joining me live, and I'll say hello to those who are going to be watching on the recording. So we've gone through many centers in this series. So if you've been here throughout, fantastic. If this is the first time, no worries. It's a standalone session as well. So we've gone through the root, which is about feeling safe and secure within our body, feeling very grounded. We then went into the sacral, the second center, the tummy, which was our creativity, our flow, connecting to our emotions. Then we're going into the third center, which is our willpower, our drive, overcoming obstacles. Then we went into the heart, which was opening up this heart, living from a place of love, cardiovascular fitness. We were going into this place of opening up this chest, this balancing center of all. This is the place where we balance them all together. And today we're going to go into our throat. So a few things. So what does this mean physically? First of all, this is literally our neck and our throat area, and also around our traps and our shoulders. But this is about speaking, being able to speak our truth, live our truth, and what kind of things are we saying to ourselves regarding our health, regarding our life, and in general, right? This is about connecting to our voice and our expression, being able to express ourselves freely. So today is a lot more gentle movements, unlike the other sessions, which we had a mixture of some gentle, some a little bit more intense. A lot more gentle session, very much based around opening up through here, through our neck, through our throat, through our shoulders. And we're going to do a fair bit of breath work today, and introspection, and setting intentions, and being mindful of what kind of language are we using, especially when we're working out. Or even, for example, sometimes we think working out is something we have to do, as an example. And that doesn't serve us, having this thought, saying this out loud, oh, I have to go work out today. We do it subtly. We use this language very subtly. Already we're creating it as a chore. On an unconscious level, it's a chore, something we have to do. We're always going to resent something on some level if we feel we have to do it. Whereas when we realize exercise is something we get to do, even just that, something we're choosing to do, the language there is completely different. It doesn't create that subtle resentment. It also something that we start realizing, okay, it's a conscious choice here. So there's subtle things like that which we want to think about throughout this session, and I'll mention a few. Right. And it's sometimes difficult. Sometimes you might go, well, for example, some people say, oh, but I don't like moving, or I don't like exercise, or let's just use that as an example. Well, it might be difficult to go from I don't like exercise to then saying to yourself you love it, because you're just almost being dishonest to yourself. But you can change it from I don't like to I'm learning to enjoy it. Now, this is already a slight shift in language. It completely changes the approach. Rather than, I don't like exercise, I'm learning to enjoy exercise. You're now opening up that space within yourself where you can begin to fall in love with the process rather than being completely shut off to it. So this is the type of thing we want to think about today. So just like every other session, before we do anything, I want us to just sit nice and comfy. Comfort's the key. Close our eyes. I want us to just check in. Just check in with your body. Check in with how you're feeling. No judgment, no expectation, no way you should or shouldn't be feeling. Just notice whatever currently is going on. You might even be feeling, hurry up, Jordan, let's just get on with it. If that's going on, that's great too. Whatever's going on in the system. You may be feeling calm, you might be feeling anxious, you might be feeling stressed, you might be feeling tired, energized, whatever that is. No need to label it as good or bad, right or wrong. Just take stock of that current feeling within the body. Just breathe naturally and normally. Just becoming aware of your breath already improves the breathing pattern. Just become aware of the breath as you inhale and as you exhale. With no instruction, just allowing it to be expressed in whichever way you feel called to allow it to be expressed. Just want to make a commitment to yourself throughout the session to allow yourself to express through the movement honestly, authentically, truthfully, openly. And I want you to just take a moment to just become aware of that voice. that voice in the mind. Notice what it's saying. Might even go, there's no voice in my mind. That's the voice. So just notice. Hear that inner voice. See if you can notice what it's saying. Even if it doesn't make sense, logical sense, just see if you can witness and notice for a moment. Might be telling you something's aching, might be telling you sleepy, tired, might be thinking about what you've got to do next, what you've got to do before, what's just happened, whatever it is. Just notice the voice. It's going to give everyone a few moments to just notice that. Become aware of it. Just breathe naturally and normally. And then I want you to keep all your attention, all your focus in your throat. We very often put our awareness there. Just put the awareness in your throat. If you're struggling to put your awareness there, one thing that can help is just to swallow for a second. And notice it. Fall down into your throat. Notice the sensations. And just allow yourself to go into your throat. And then just notice around the neck, the shoulders area, if there's any tension, any stiffness, any pain. And just invite it to let go. Invite it to relax for a moment. But just begin that connection with it. Just notice. Some of you might find this easy to be in this more meditative, introspective state. Others will be comfortable at this moment. Either way, just give it a moment. Become aware of this area, any tension. Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. You need to gradually open your eyes. Slowly, slowly. You're going to stay inward. Stay focused within. We're just going to begin by rolling our shoulders really gently. Take a deep breath in, and as we breathe in, we bring the shoulders right up. As we breathe out, we drop the shoulders down. For this first breath, we're just going to let out a sigh, just to let out a sigh. Like we did in the first of the session. Sigh and just ground ourselves into the body first. Circling those shoulders. Really open them up. Keep going. Drop so you can see what I'm doing. Going. Hands on lap. Cycle through. Deep breaths. Nice. You're going to switch directions. You're going to roll the shoulders forward now. And again, feeling into your own body. It's okay, there's a little bit of discomfort, a bit of tightness, but never pushing through pain. Finding your own range, you might feel comfortable to do the smaller circles. You may wish to really open up those shoulders. You'd be surprised how much the shoulders can move around. Let them drop right down. Let them come right up. Still deep breaths, letting out that sigh. You can slightly move the hands, begin to move the hands to increase that shoulder roll. Just notice, bring them up through the thighs, and the shoulders right up to the ears. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Now we're going to place the hands on our knees. We're going to take a deep breath in, bring the shoulders right up to our ears. Then we're going to do a deep breath out, preferably through the nose. If you can't do it through the nose, through the mouth is fine. Deep breath in through the nose, Deep breath out through the nose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Do this at your own pace. As you're doing it, lift your head nice and high. Like you're shooting your head up like a rocket. Just head up, shoulders down. Don't jolt it too much. But relax. Just let those shoulders fall from the ears all the way down. Deep breath in, powerful breath out. If there's any discomfort here, you can do this very slowly and gently. If there's no discomfort, really drive those shoulders up and a big powerful breath out. To exhale to release those shoulders. Keep your awareness there. Keep moving those shoulders. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the shoulders down. Really relax them down. Drop the shoulders as much as you can. Start to notice that you can lift them up slightly and hold tension in them, or you can drop them right down and tuck them in. Drop those shoulders down. Pin those shoulders back. Lift the head. I'm just going to drop the chin down to your chest. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm just going to circle the neck one direction. Deep breath in as the neck comes behind you. Head comes behind you. Deep breath out as the chin tucks in. No need to rush this. Just invite the neck to release, to let go. Think of a baby's neck here, just letting it fall. Following the breath, cycling the breath. Not jolting the neck, not forcing it round, we're not whipping it round. Just inviting it to let go, to loosen bit by bit, moment by moment. Deep breaths in. Follow the breath. Move into the resistance. Within the neck, any tension, move into it. Only gently inviting it to release, not forcing. We're not trying to avoid the resistance, but we're also not trying to force our way through. We're just gently inviting. So we're going to bring the head back to neutral position. We're going to take a breath here. Then you're going to switch directions. Dropping the chin down. And roll the neck in the opposite direction now. Again, deep breaths. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Pin the shoulders down. Rolling the neck. Deep breaths. Inviting the neck to open up. Neck can get very stiff in our base. All the time on the laptop, on our phones. It's inviting it to release. Taking all tension in. You think it's blocking your expression, your voice. A couple more circles from there. Circle with the breath. Good. Bring the head back to neutral. Take a breath here. And exhale. Make sure the shoulders are tucked down. Gently open your eyes. And again, throughout this session, try and stay with it. When our eyes are open, so keep the attention and the focus with it. We're going to breathe in. We tilt our head to the right. We're going to exhale, preferably through the nose, as we bring our head to the left. Breathe in from that side. Exhale, the other side. Breathe in from the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale from the left. Exhale to the right. Bringing balance in the neck, stretching it. As if you were doing an over-exaggerated no. Being truthful to ourselves. We have to say no to that which doesn't serve the greatest good, that which doesn't serve us. Open up the snow. Feel that. Feel that. Every cycle of the neck to each side. Feel the strength of no. No to that which doesn't serve you. A couple more times here. And if you can, we're going to see if we can speed it up just a little. Not forcing it, not rushing it. Just keeping the momentum in the snow. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the head back to neutral. Again, let that settle for a moment. Now we're going to go into yes. When we know what to say no to, we can then live in our yes. Saying yes to life, yes to your truth, yes to that which serves you. Just over-exaggerate this yes. With no force again, we're not jolting the head back. We're just gently tilting, following the breath. Inhale as the head comes up. Exhale as the chin tucks down. And again, in your own range. No force in here. Good, let that chin tuck. Open up and feel your yes. And enjoy your yes. It feels good to say yes to yourself. Feel what yes feels like. Not only say it in your mind, feel what it feels like. Just yes. At any particular situation, just feel your own yes. Good, bring the head back to neutral. I'm going to go one more of each. And I want you to become very mindful of the subtlety difference between the no and the yes. Not only physically, what it feels like internally to say no and to say yes. Feel your no. Just make a no with your head. You can simplify the breath. As long as you inhale and exhale through the nose perfectly, you're good. Just feel the no. Not let go of any negative connotations to no. No is not negative or positive, it's neutral. Good. Saying no to certain habits may be very positive, for example. Saying no to something that could be good for you could be negative, for example. It's beyond negative and positive. It's neutral, depending on the circumstances, depending on your truth. Just feel that no. 3, 2, 1. Bring the head to neutral. Feel your yes. Back to feel it. Numb the head. Follow the breath. Feel your yes. Notice the subtle sensations, subtle changes. 3, 2, 1. Bring the head to neutral. And just let that sink in for a moment. Feel the subtle sensations. Keep your focus in your throat area. Few breaths here. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. Relax the tension in your neck. Gradually, open our eyes. And we're going to gradually work our way to standing. We're going to have a sip of water beforehand. Please feel free to do so. I'm just going to go into the main part before we go back into some breath and some introspection. Inner exploration, I like to call it, rather than meditation. Meditation is great. More of an inner exploration than anything. So I'm going to have a sip of water too. Take a moment. Now from here, just going to bring our arms out to the side. Not with the shoulders up here, but relax the shoulders away. Relax the shoulders away. That's the first one. Relax the shoulders. Next, we're just going to turn the palms facing up. See how we open up the chest here. I'm not moving back. Just trying to open up as much as I physically can. As much as I physically can with the shoulders as I breathe in. And as I exhale, twisting forward as much as I physically can. It's okay if those shoulders rotate forward for this. Great. And rotate them all the way back. Open up. As we inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale, open right up. Exhale, come forward. Just keep this. Cycling through. Really twist through the shoulders. If anyone wants to, you can have a slightly different challenge by doing the opposite side. Do one side up, the other side down. Looking across, the palm facing up. Inhale, exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, exhale, to the other side. If not, just continue what we're doing. This gets the neck involved as well. We have coordination involved. We can both hemispheres of the brain work and the balance. Really increase that to it. If you want to increase the breath slightly, you can. Through the mouth or through the nose, it feels best. Very strong here. There's also some lymph nodes underneath the armpits. It's like the sewage system of the body. It helps a little bit of flow through the lymph. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms down. Really let them be loose. Let them be really loose. From here, we're going to twist around the body with those arms. Again, let them be loose. So you twisting around the spine, follow with the head, and the neck move too. It creates the movements with the arms. You're not actually bringing the arms across. Just let them twist through the body so that the arms do the work. Let them go so loose. Let go in all tension out of the neck, out of the shoulders. Just as you're twisting around the spine, that's what's allowing the shoulders to move. How would you love to express yourself? Think about that. Express yourself confidently, energetically. How else? Express yourself in a focused manner, in a creative manner, gentle manner. So it is. Feel that expression within you, whatever that is. Don't let my words influence how you would like to feel. Just notice. Feeling into that at the same time. Yes, we're physically just loosening the arms now and then. But there's way more. We can be having double benefit. Practicing feeling. Most of the reason for overthinking is underfeeling. What happens when we overthink? We feel anxious. We're worried about the future. We feel concerned. Just allow yourself to feel. Feel how you'd like to express. What you'd like to express. Have these unique traits about ourselves. One of them you'd love to express. And you might go, I'm already expressing them with you. They're fantastic. Let's turn the volume up of that expression. Good. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now you're going to let the arms go in front. Twisting the body. Everything loose. Let the arms go so loose. It's going to hang up behind you. So loose. Nice. Just let it happen. Once it starts happening, you'll feel flow. Good. Just let it flow. Just let it happen. However it naturally happens. Twisting the hips each time. Your heels can come off the ground, no problem. Just wherever feels comfortable, just bring one shoulder in front. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we're going to bring one hand at a time. Similar as if we're doing a plank, but like a backstroke in swimming. Not quite the same technique, we're twisting through. So just letting the arms come back and open up. Deep breaths. Open up through those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the opposite way. But opposite across your body. Let the hand come across to the other side. Twisting through center. Open right up. Really reach up and over. You'd be surprised how much that shoulder can move. Right up to the ceiling and down. And down, chopping motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And from here, we'll bring this together. You can do this standing, or you can kneel down if you prefer. Completely up to you. From here, we're going to take a deep breath in, reach right up, really open up, and really bring those shoulders nice and high. And we're going to exhale through the nose, bring the fists down, but I also want you to do the subtle little movement, bringing the shoulders down too. So using the fists to allow you to open up. As you bring the shoulders down, as if you're lifting the head up. Yeah, so breathe in through the nose. We do it slow first of all. Breathe in, reach right up. Breathe out. Reach right down. Squeeze. Really squeeze those shoulders away. Deep breath in, reach right up. Deep breath out and down. And then see if we can speed it up. In and out through the nose if we can. Deep breath in as we come up. Deep breath out as we come down. And now at your own pace, we're going as fast as you can. And I stress as fast as you can. Not having to follow anyone else, not having to follow my lead, but making sure we're sticking with the breath. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Really charge it up. Charge up the system. Open up through those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in. Inhale. Reach up, 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 up. Really stretch up. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Nice. It's in a place you have, not quite on your throat, just above here. Right at the top. As if you're near that. Just breathe. Allow it open. Sometimes this can even instantly feel like we're suffocating. Can't breathe. So just open up those chest. Get comfortable here. Releasing the throat. Relax the jaw. Keep your attention in the throat. More breaths here. One more. So we're going to make that fist again. We're going to go one more round with this breath. You know what to expect. If you felt comfortable on that first one, let's go for it on this last one. If you're uncomfortable, then just nice slow pace that feels comfortable for you. Ready? Let's go for it. Pull those shoulders back and really charge up the system. When we're able to do this correctly, it's nicknamed the yogic coffee for a reason. It can really charge up and energize the system. Just by going, really allow yourself to celebrate as you reach up. Exhale, nice strong exhale on the way down. Open up. Good, keep going. Keep going, nearly there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Reach up, up, up. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Place the hands just on the collarbones here. Pull the collarbones down, lengthen the head. Bring the elbows tucked in, pushing down to the ground. Stand nice and tall. Make sure the head's back in alignment with the spine. Imagine someone pulling you right from the top of your head. Do this correctly, even from this position, you'll feel a slight stretch in the neck. If not, don't worry, but just try and lift yourself nice and tall. Pull the collarbones down, shoulder blades tucked in. Fantastic. Those arms come down beside you and out by the side. I'm just going to burn the shoulders a little bit. Use some tension here. We're going to keep them out, arms out. If anyone wants to, we can get the legs involved and squat the legs a little bit. But no need to. You actually feel comfortable to do so. You feel cool to do so. Arms out. We're just going to keep them here. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. First of all, we're going to reach to one side, bringing the fingertips up, reaching right out, back to center. Reach to the other side, back to center. Really reach out here. Good. And try and keep the arms up throughout the duration. If you need to drop them at any point to rest, that's fine. If you keep them up, fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms up. Next one, small circles going backwards. Again, we're not crunching up the shoulders at any point. Keep the shoulders down. Neck relaxed, head nice and tall. Just circling the shoulders, keep them in line, not too high, not too low. Perfectly in line with your shoulders, not too far in front, not forced behind. Neutral. Good, now roll the shoulders the opposite direction, forward now. Roll them forward. Breathe here, relax. But you start to feel a little burn happening in the shoulders. It's good, just calm into it. Let it happen. Good, now forward and back. Open up through those shoulders. Open up. 3, 2, 1. Now come forward in front, all the way up, back to the side. In front, all the way up, side. When you come all the way up, try not to lean back. Try and keep yourself nice and upright and back down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the opposite way. Come up first, down, and out. Come up, down. Good. 3 more. Up, down, out, up, down. 1 more. Up, down. Keep them out. Just flat them up and down. So you're trying to jump off the ground. Good. Burning up a little bit now. Fantastic. Hold them back still. Imagine someone stretching on each of your wrists. Turn the palms facing back again. And forward. Back. And forward. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit now. 3, 2, 1. Keep them out. Good. Keep them out here. Just breathe. Now see if you can relax. Keep all your attention. In between the throat. Relax the shoulders. Invite them to relax. Invite the neck to relax. Hold in, breathe naturally and normally. 10 more seconds. See if we can hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shoulders come down. Feel them a little bit. Fantastic. We're going to grab our wrist behind our back. So just grabbing the wrist tips, firm grip the wrist behind the back. Okay. Pull down. Really pull that arm back. Bring the neck to the opposite shoulder. So if you're pulling your right wrist, your ear is going to drop to the left shoulder. Just really feel that stretch through the neck. Don't force it. Just go into the place where you feel that stretch. If you're not feeling it, bring the head either further across or pull the arm further down. Just breathe into it here. wrists, holding here. And you're going to slightly look down, diagonally, the same side, stretch it. Hold in here. We'll bring the head to neutral, and you're going to switch wrists. So you're going to grab the opposite wrist now, and get a firm grip of the wrist, pull the wrist right back, arms straight. You put the shoulder right down. You're grabbing the left wrist, it's the right ear, going to the right shoulder. Now for the stretch. Breathing into the stretch. Breathing in there. Not forcing it, just inviting it. Sometimes got a lot of tension in there. Excellent. Now bringing the head in diagonal position, chin tucking in now though. Put it down. Holding the stretch. Bring the head to neutral. Release that stretch. Feel some tingling and sensation up. That's great, no problem. Now we're going to interlink our fingers like this. We're going to do this right behind our neck. I want you to try and get, if you can't quite interlock the fingers fully to get there, no problem, even just slightly. Even if they're just fingertips touching is okay too. The key is we bring our elbows and our hands just, you'll feel just behind, you follow your ear line down, you'll feel just behind this softer point of your neck, each side. Right here, just behind, just at the bottom of it, behind the ear. Just here, this is where we want to, doesn't matter if it's exactly, but this is where we want to try and keep our fingertips engaged here. I want to bring our head back to meet the hands. So we're not like this forward, bringing the head back to meet our hands. Head back to meet the hands. There's a little bit of resistance there, that's fine. Tucking the elbows in. I want you to imagine that you're trying to lift yourself off the ground. If you're not lifting yourself off the ground, the head forward, head tucked back. Lift the head off the ground. Main feel through the spine. Make the heels very heavy. Be very heavy through your heels. Be very tall. And just lift up, 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 up. Don't force. Just invite the head up. Lengthening the head. Lengthening the neck. Gently though. Gently, gently. If that feels okay, you're going to do the same. You're going to lean slightly forward to do so. You're going to lean forward. It's going to pull from here. Just put in the neck slightly. Not forcing the neck. Just inviting the neck to lengthen. You're going to come up very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Very, very slowly. Again, as you come up, push the head back into the hands. Invite the head back. It's nice. Straight line to the spine and lift it. The final time, lifting it up, 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 up. Good. And then just tucking the head in. Bring the hands a little bit higher now on the back of your head. Tucking the head in. And pushing the head back. Driving it. Elbows high. Bringing the head back. Just not push forward. Chin's tucked in. It's back in. Okay, so we can do that again. In, tuck the head in. The exhale. Elbows can come into. And the inhale. Bring the head back, back, back. Lengthen the head. Open up here. 3, 2, 1. Once more. The elbows come in. Tuck the head. Don't force it. Be careful. Inhale. Open up, open up, open up. Back to those hands. Bring the head to either side. Gentle roll. Either direction. Then it's going to place your fingertips right on the back of your neck, just between spine beats. Not on the spine, just to either side of it. I'm just going to give it a little rub. A little tiny massage, yeah. Self massage in there. Especially down here through the trunks. Especially down here. Deep breaths. Open up. One, and then through the front. To the side, use your hand, just massage the throat. Look, you're not connected to it. Just massage it, feel into the throat. Just gentle, getting to know it. Releasing the breath. Maybe feel underneath the chin here. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And from here, we're going to sit back down. Again, taking your time, no rush. No rush to sit back down. We're going to bring our hands to sit back. Either side of us. Either side. We'll bring our neck, so we're going to bring our neck to our left shoulder, and we're going to creep our right hand out. Just creep it out. And if you can bring that hand all the way down instead of being on the fingertips. That feels better. If not, stay on the fingertips. So allow the opening to happen in the neck. So keep it out, hands come down, great, not no worries. And we're going to do the same in the opposite direction now, the opposite side. Sweep it out, put it down. It's comfortable to do so. Okay. Back to neutral. You're going to interlock the fingers. Pull behind you. Pull right down. Open up the head back. Just here. Few breaths here. Bring the head back to neutral. Fantastic. And from here, now we're going to tilt the head back. You can go into the position you was just in if that feels more comfortable. You can have your hands on your lap, or you can even place your hands slightly behind you. Keep the head tilted right back. You're going to inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, you're going to let the breath out through the throat, completely relaxing the jaw. Open up the mouth nice and wide. So I'll show you from standing here. I'm really opening up the mouth. So I'm inhaling. And I'm just allowing the breath to be expressed freely through the throat. So we're going to go here. Find a position that's comfortable for you. If at any point you need to bring the head back to neutral, no problem. Just try and find that position that feels comfortable to tilt the head back. Open up the jaw, breathe in through the nose, and then relax the jaw. Let out. Breathe in through the nose, let it enter through the tummy. Exhale. Let it out. I'm just going to continue here. You'd be surprised how much your jaw can relax. Keep circling the breath. No pauses between the inhale and the exhale. And let the breath just be expressed freely, openly, and honestly through the throat. Just let it out. Don't want to hear my breath too much. Just let it out. Relax the jaw, relax the throat. Cycle it through and just release any tension that's there. Any physical tension, any emotional tension, any sensations, any feelings. Just inhale, fresh, new oxygen into the system. And then just exhale, releasing. Releasing anything out that no longer serves you. Any beliefs, any words you say to yourself that are not conducive for your greatest good, that are not truthful. Just releasing it here. Then keep releasing through the throat. Head tilted back. Relax. Feel a slight stretch in your neck. You can even place your hands on your neck if you wish. Some may wish to build that connection. It's up to you. The key here is just breathing in through the nose, relaxing the jaw, and all out. Just release. Don't hold on. Often we don't open our mouth even wide enough. Let it go. Let the jaw go. Let it release. Let it all release through. few more breaths here. Releasing all the way. Keep cycling that breath. Really release. Hear it. Hear the breath as you just let it go. Just let it go completely. Good. Keep going. Cycling that breath. 3 more big deep breaths. Exhaling, big exhale through that throat. Then it releases, no blockages. And bring the head back to neutral. Just feel what you feel, experience what you experience. Keep your focus within. Inner exploration, keep your awareness in your throat. Notice subtle sensations, subtle changes. And that change in the breath. Become aware. Breathe naturally and normally. And next, you can tilt your head slightly back again, in whatever option feels good for you. And this time, you're going to breathe just through the mouth. And you're going to allow the inhale to enter through the throat. Let it hit the throat, directly hit the throat. So your head's slightly tilted back. You're just enjoying the air hitting the throat, and then let it go to bring your head back to neutral. Inhale. Tilt the head back. Either just tilting the head, you can inhale and slightly lean back. Be careful if you're doing that. And then as you exhale, bring the head back to neutral again. You can even slightly tilt it down. So we inhale, tilt the head back, exhale, tilt the head forward. Inhale, relax the jaw, open the mouth as wide as you can. Like it's your very first breath. And then exhale. Really express that exhale. Let it out through the throat to bring your head back to neutral or slightly tilted down. Keep with this rhythm. No pauses between the inhale and the exhale. Don't let your mind get in the way. Oh, I can't do this. I'm doing it right. Am I doing it wrong? Let go of perfection. Just trust. Just allow that breath to enter through the throat and exit through the throat. When you exhale, you can even let out like a whatever that is. Just let any sound out that wants to come out. Just enjoy that breath, like it's your very first breath. If there needs to be any coughing, anything like that, allow that cough to come up, no problem. Just let it clear through the throat, clear any blockages in that throat. Keep going, last quarter of the breath. No pauses between the inhale and the exhale. Any subtle sensations and changes within your body, breathe into them. Safe and secure to let go, safe and secure to feel. Allow the breath to be expressed, honestly, open, authentically, truthfully. 3 more breaths here. One. 2, last one. 3, bring the head to neutral. Just explore inwardly. Make sure you're comfy, sitting nice and upright, shoulders relaxed, palms facing up. And just receive, keeping your awareness in your throat. Notice what you notice, feel what you feel. If you're very sensitive, you may even notice a slight tinge of the color opening up. If you are, enjoy. Not in your words, just keep surrendering. Keep your awareness there. Notice the subtle sensations, feelings. They're there regardless. Just feel here. Enjoy how much freer the throat feels. If there's any blockage, anything there, feel into it. Allow yourself to go to the depth of it, the depth of that feeling. Now from here, we're going to place our hands facing down on our knees. Really allow the shoulders to come up. We're not forcing them up. Allow them to relax now. Really open up the rib cage here. So you open it up through the rib cage. Arms fairly straight, but they don't have to be locked out. You can have a slight bend in the arms. Open up. We're going to relax the jaw. And we're going to do lion's breath. So if you've ever done yoga and done lion's breath, you will know this one. If you haven't, we're going to do it now. Where you're going to literally open up your mouth and stick your tongue out fully out, as far out as you can. Okay, and that's some water. Very dry mouth. You're going to see a white tongue. It's going to be here, and you're going to let it out through the tongue like this. It was silly, right? Good. That's how we express fully. I'm glad it feels silly. Let's go for it. So tongue out. If it's slow, no problem. Let it be cleared out. You can lean forward slightly if that feels better. I personally prefer here. Open up the jaw, put the tongue out. And really let that breath out. Keep going. Keep going. Keep letting the breath out. Doesn't matter if it's not as loud as mine. Whatever it is, it might be louder. Just let it clear out. Really clear anything. Or if there's nothing to clear, how much you want to express yourself. Really express out through the breath. For a few more here. Just a few more. Couple more. Brilliant. Relax for a moment. Now you're going to place the tongue right on the roof of your mouth. Lift up behind the teeth. And you're going to do exactly the same breath. If this is difficult, you can do it a little bit slower. That's fine. If you can, really pump the stomach. And let's go for it. Keep going. Couple more here. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to then take a big deep breath in through the nose. Drive in through the nose. Drive all the way up to your throat. Keep all your attention here in the throat. You're going to keep holding the breath, but relax your shoulders and see if you can keep holding. Whenever you need to inhale, inhale. Let's see if you can keep holding it. Maybe you need to inhale, breathe naturally and normally. And then when you're ready, we're going to go into the next round, but this time we're going to put it all together. So hands on the lap, shoulders up, rib cage expanded, relax the jaw, tongue out, pump through the navel, and just clear through the throat. Really put the tongue out, stick it right out, and go for it. Drops us out of our head instantly. Keep going for it. Keep clearing at your own pace. Expanding that breath, pumping that breath, relaxing the jaw, keeping the tongue out. Fantastic. Then you're going to put the tongue at the roof of the mouth and repeat. Keep going. Keep pumping through the navel. Then we're going to take a big deep breath in, push through the shoulders, drive it all the way up to your throat. Keep holding the breath, but relax the shoulders, turn the palms facing up, hold the breath. And just connect to your silence. Notice any sensations, okay, relax into that. It's just being a rhythm within you. Let go, safe and secure. Just connect to the peace. Connect to your expression. Whenever you need to, breathe naturally and normally. Whenever you need to. And if you're breathing naturally and normally, just still keep your awareness in your throat. Still notice the sensations. And then we're going to go into one final round of that breath. And this is the last time we're going to really express ourselves. Authentically, truthfully, openly. Just really allow the expression through that breath. So you're going to relax the jaw, stick the tongue right out. Really stick it out. You can even open up the eyes really wide. Be really silly with it. Really go for it. And then just really, let's pump this breath. Okay, ready? Open it right up. Keep opening up. Let go of the mind. Just focus the attention, the throat, pumping through the navel. Keep that breath. Really pump it. Really express yourself openly. Let's go. Keep expressing. It's safe to express yourself. Say yes to your truth. Say no to that which doesn't serve you, that which doesn't resonate with your truth, with your authentic expression. And just allow yourself to authentically, openly, honestly, to express yourself fully. Keep going. Keep going. Fantastic. Now put the tongue at the roof of your mouth and continue. Good. Keep the rib cage open. Keep pumping through the navel. Go beyond any of those mind blocks, the mind chatter. Keep pumping with a breath. You're more than capable. Let it be expressed. Over halfway. Keep pumping. Last little bit. Pumping that breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Drive in and in. Drive all the way up to your throat. Hold the breath, but relax the shoulders. Turn the palms facing up as you relax. Notice what happens. Keep hold of the breath. Relax into the silence. Feel your authentic expression. Go deeper and deeper within the throat. Whenever you need to breathe, you can breathe naturally and normally, but until that point, just let go. Just focus within. And then whenever you return to natural normal breathing, just breathe in through the nose. And exhale. And notice how much freer the exhale is able to go through the throat. And just spend a few moments feeling within, noticing what you notice, feeling what you feel. Noticing your throat. Notice how much easier it is to relax your jaw, relax your neck muscles. Sit a little taller. Stand a little more open. But sit a little more open. To let go a little more. You just want to reconnect back to your voice. What do you want to say about your health? What is your health story? That you're getting fitter every day? That you're making every effort to keep your temple of life healthy? That you find it easier to create more conducive exercise regimes, exercises that suit your needs and wants. That each day you get a little stronger, a little bit more mobile, a little bit more flexible. Just notice. That you're not disconnected from your body, you're learning to connect more to your body. What intentions around? You have your own too. And whether I know you personally or not, I want to thank you for your own authentic expression, your own truth. Your own truth, your own personal authentic expression is the piece in the bigger puzzle, the game of life. So thank you for being who you are. Thank you for who you are not. Thank you for your own needs, your own wants, your own expression, your own uniqueness, your own mistakes. Thanks for them too. It means your own lessons, whatever that is. Thank you for your commitment to your health journey by even just turning up to this session, some gentle movements and breath. I want to notice how you feel compared to when you started this session. Without judgment, without expectation, just awareness. May you go into your day, your weekend, your week, feeling you're able to express yourself more freely, more openly, more honestly, feeling releasing tension in your neck and your shoulders. And speaking to yourself in a more conducive way, aligning your beliefs with your wants, and not forcing or being too hard on ourselves. Instead, just inviting ourselves to be a little bit better than we were before. Thank you for joining today's session. And if you wish to stay there for a few more moments, please be my guest. If you wish to come back round, then twist through the body, open up through the shoulders, or even just lay down, relax and let go. Turn off your camera, whatever it is, and just let go. It's up to you, whatever you feel called to do. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Jordan. Amazing.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So we'll send out the recording again in a few days, 2-3 days. You'll have that. And do you want to tell everyone about next week, Jordan?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm still in that space at the moment. So next week we're going to these 2 centers here. And with this next week is going to be much more meditative, introspection, breathwork orientated. We're actually also going to combine. I'm going to do a breath that combines every single week. So whether you've missed it or not, it's okay. A breath that combines it, not necessarily movement, but a breath that combines it, cultivates it all up, where we connect to our vision, where we connect to people call it sometimes the third eye. I like to think more of like the first eye, looking inwardly at ourselves, seeing beyond. Just connect to also our inspirations to be able to see beyond the sometimes the veil, the nonsense that we're saying. I mean this in any sense. And yeah, it's a nice one. It's very relaxing, a bit of a journey. Next week will be more of taking us on a bit of a journey within, celebrating all that we've done if you've joined every week. And if it's the first week joining for someone, that's going to be great too. They'll just enjoy it, have a full experience of going on through the body and yeah, connecting to our vision and creating these finishing so we feel clear on our health vision, feel clear within ourselves, have a nice, relaxing journey within.
Wonderful. Looking forward to it. If you have purchased all of them, including today, just drop an email to wellbeing@wellbeingescapes.com and we'll give you a code to get this one, the last one, for free. It's a gift. And if you haven't purchased them all, and are interested in them, they're available because they're recordings, so we can send you the recordings. So again, drop me an email if you want more information on that. If not, have a lovely, lovely weekend. We're having a break again today for Wellbeing at Home. So the normal event at 5 o'clock, but they'll be back next week. So I'll send you a note on that during the week. And I'm really chilled out. I don't know about the rest of you. Has anyone got any feedback?
Any share-ins, any questions?
Anybody have any questions? Or
you join live and that's what we do. I'm here. Any questions? Any feedback? Any just share-ins as well. It doesn't always have to be in any way. Don't be shy. It's all okay. No judgment here. Other than me, you can judge me, no problem. That's okay.
I just I found that very powerful. I think I hold tension around here, so everything just seemed to be a lot more relaxed and just free, which is great. Yeah, I find it really powerful. Yeah.
Oh, please, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased because a lot of us do. This is really.
I sit like this all day. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what this particular one would be, which is interesting. It's interesting that this one, the recording too, seems to be one of the more popular ones, which is fantastic because this is sometimes very difficult to go. Yes, there's definitely some yoga classes that address it, but very difficult to find lots of places that address actually being able to release tension on our neck and our shoulders and some movements to do that. There's not too much that does that, and to be able to also combine it with the breath, because it's a big part of it. When we don't allow this to move through here, that also creates a lot of tension in the neck and in the shoulders. And the way we live our lifestyles, let's be honest, me too. I even enjoyed taking this session because it's useful for me. I'm sitting here, even teaching now on the front of the laptop or whatever it is. We're in this manner quite often where we're anterior rotated on our phones, whatever it is. So it's great to just open up, take the weight of the world off our shoulders, because we all carry some weight in some way. It's our responsibilities, whatever we've got to do this here. We can release that and just some time to just release and relax the jaw. We hold a lot of tension or frustration in our jaw. So I'm pleased that you said that, and thank you for that feedback. It's really nice to hear.
For me, it was a bit of a revelation actually, because I always think of the throat chakra as just being here, but the fact that you included the shoulders as well, because I suffer quite a bit with my shoulders, and I have always suffered with my throat, like tonsillitis when I was little, and now I've got a thyroid problem. So, hyperthyroid. So I found it really useful, and it feels a lot more free. And I guess I noticed, how much tension there is there for me, as well as my shoulders. So it's something I can work on now.
Yes, so pleased. Yes, for sure. And just like you said, when we think of the throat chakra, we literally just think of the throat. And yes, internally, this is exactly where it's located. But even within it, and I don't want to get too confusing for anyone, but even when we're talking about the chakra system or the energy center system, we're often talking, which this series is about, is the central system, the 7 chakras going through here. But actually, there's 108 within the physical body. Right, 114 in total, and there's 72,000 nadis, which are basically energy channels that link into it. So think of it, they're like the chakras, think of it like a spinning wheel. It's actually more like a triangle, but more like a spinning wheel that feeds through little rivers that feed into the main river, like this main spinning wheel that's happening. So when we open up the shoulders and around the tension here and our traps, these are also opening up even subtle things within our hands and our forearms. This is opening up certain channels that can lead to the freeness of actually in our throat too, and then around our collarbone. So this is what happened. This is happening very much on a very physical level, and this is also happening on an energetic level within the body. So I'm glad that you noticed that and you're starting to see it. It's good because we often keep just our focus here, and that's good. It's good to keep the awareness there because you're noticing it coming through the central channel. But as we start to open that, we can invite that, because if any blockages here, we're reducing the flow that's able to come and start to open this up, which is great. And our internal space is also very important for opening this and this particular, all chakras, but internal space is very important. So this is why I try and get the both together. We can align it. We can have just a very physical experience and go through it, and great, and you still have a good one. And I explain this, it's nothing even too woo-woo. We can explain this in a simple sense. If I'm even stretching my arm now, and if I'm just doing it physically, Cool. I'm stretching my arm, I'll get some benefits. I may increase my flexibility in time. Now, if I'm doing it consciously, holding my arm, I'm really feeling in, I'm aware of the exact muscle, exactly where I'm stretching, I'm breathing, I'm extending my exhale, I'm calming my nervous system. All of a sudden, I'll improve that tenfold. I get way more out of the stretch, way much more. So this is a simple way to understand what's happening. And so this is the importance of aligning the intention, the feeling, the awareness within consciously, as well as the external exercise. And for some people, it can seem a little bit scary at first, but when you see it, it starts to happen, it starts to open up. That's why I don't sit here and talk too much belief systems or certain things, or it's more about having the experience for yourself. And in time, I just invite you to have more of that internal practice for you and for everyone here, just to allow yourself to really explore what's going on within, what changes are happening internally, emotionally. And you'll start to notice that will change the body. If we're holding lots in other ways, like if you're angry, you're going to be more tense in your body. If you feel really angry and you're really frustrated, the body's more tense. That's another example. So it has a huge impact. There's so many different elements involved. So I'm really pleased with that feedback, and may this bring healing, or at least improvement, or understanding it, and living with it in a more manageable way at the very least, which is the key.
Thank you. It's my favorite so far, I've got to say, because I have issues here, exactly, you know, neck, shoulders. I have dental issues, I've had like gum issues, and it's all interrelated. I know it is. So this, I've got to say, I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, this whole shoulder thing, I found that really tough. Did anyone else feel that, or was it just me? It was
unbelievably painful.
I'm sorry you
I
went
was
through
really
the pain,
shocked.
but I'm pleased I'm not on my own with it, because it was just really. And then as I was doing that, I was moving my neck around, and it was cracking all over the place. So obviously so much, you know, tension there to be released, and that breath out and in through the throat. I felt so much release in my jaw, because again, you know, just unconscious tension that we hold in our jaw and in our throats and down into our neck and shoulders. And I'm sure that has caused my dental problems in the past, you know, that whole thing, that interrelation. But fabulous, thank you so much. It's just wonderful.
Can I ask a quick question?
Of course, yes, please do.
And thanks, Stella, because you made me feel better saying that, because I felt those ones were okay. But
okay.
I think I've got some specific circumstances I'm dealing with, and I guess partly because I've been doing so much rehab stuff on my injury, doing physio exercises like that and with bands. But the one I find difficult, Jordan, was like, you know, the one where you're leaning like this and doing your arm, and it's almost like a nerve stretch to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I find that a bit twingy in terms of the nerve twinge really coming down into my hand and everything. So I stopped, but I wondered, and maybe you don't know the answer to this, but maybe is there an interim stretch to that and I'm going to try and do this on the recording a couple of times, see if I get more used to it. I'm wondering whether the breathing is the thing to focus on and just do that much slower to see if I can work into it, or if there's an interim one that I can try.
For sure, thank you. So we'll definitely speak personally with this as well, because we're more information to give you an exact answer. I'll give you a generalized answer for now. First of all, great that you felt pain and you stopped. Good, because we want discomfort but not pain. So there's some pain, like nerve pain or anything like that, because you've got a particular injury there. Fantastic. You don't need. There's never any need to go through pain unless there's a specific focus and completely sure that what we're doing in this moment, but not, especially not in a group setting like this. So with this particular stretch, we are opening up out of the joint. You notice even just here, we're allowing to open out through the joint. So if there's any tendon, ligament, nerve damage, anything here, this can begin to open up or create some level of impingement. I don't want to create a suggestion. There is a more simple and more gentle way to do this, but I don't necessarily want to say suggesting you to do it without knowing the nature of what's going on. But you can do, for example, put your hand against a wall and do it the opposite way. So you let your body then go rather than the arm going. This way, when you do it with the arm against the wall, you have a little more control of how much you can move, and you can start to become subtle of where's the discomfort and then what place does it create pain, and you can become subtle with this. The breathing through it is, yes, there's ways of relaxing the nervous system for sure, which can support if there's nerve damage, but not necessarily. It's slightly different dependent. But however, of course, breathing throughout anything like that makes you more mindful, much more aware, and there's the body awareness. That's always important, especially when we're holding any kind of injury, is to have the body awareness, because a lot of people have injuries, but they're completely not aware. So they go do something that the body's completely screaming at them, don't go here, but they go and do it. And there's a difference between inviting the body somewhere and forcing the body somewhere. So never feel, oh, I can't do it, I have to do this movement because everyone else is doing it. No, you'd have to force this movement. It might not be best for you. But yeah, we'll talk privately, and we'll see if there's a suggestion or an approach that's more suited for you as well. So hopefully that answers your question to some extent, at least for now.
Yeah, no, it does. Thank you. I know I've got some support around me, but it just helps to feed into that. Thank you.
Fantastic, pleasure, of course.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Great weekend, everyone. Thanks, everyone.
See some of you next week.
Nice to see you.
Take care. Bye,
Take care.
Jordan. Cheers. Thank you so
Bye.
much.